Hi everyone, my name is Myiesha and I'm a Sephora Beauty Director.
My name's Melinda, also a Sephora Beauty Director.
So today is all about our daytime-ish skincare routine, all of which are clean at Sephora. Now, I'm not someone who looks for things to be clean. I just happens that I like things that happen to be clean at Sephora, so I'm that sort of kind of consumer. And I just like that I can learn about the ingredients.
Yeah.
It's really transparent. I can read the full ingredient list. I know exactly what's going in there just because I'm very nosy. I need to know what's going on my face. So that is my appeal to clean at Sephora. So we're gonna go through some of our favorite products. This is also a great foundation prep video because everything that we use makes your foundation look even better. So stay tuned and we will get started.
Okay, so my first one I'm really excited about actually. I feel like you probably heard me talk about this maybe recently to people on set or at the studio with us because I've been raving. This is from Tower 28 Beauty and this is the SOS Save Our Skin Daily Rescue Facial Spray. It is literally 3 ingredients and the 3 ingredients are wonderful. And they work magic. Water, sodium chloride, and hypochlorous acid. And hypochlorous acid is the one ingredient inside of it that really helps with soothing the appearance of redness and kind of like calming stressed skin. I have really dry, like red skin, so it makes a huge difference on me. People who have like active acne and stuff like that, I feel like it makes a big difference. You know, Allie Gage.
Allie does love Tower 28 in general, yeah.
Yes, Allie, one of our prior squad members who we both love so much, she told me about this, and this is why I've been using it. I love it.
Yeah.
So literally, I just start with this on Clean Skin Mist, and then I'll move on.
Yeah. So mine is sort of similar to your next pick. I'm jumping ahead of you. So this is the Watermelon Pore Tight PBA BHA toner. It says toner, but it's really like more of an essence. It's not something that'll strip your skin. It gives more than it takes, I would say. And so it has this really cool texture. So
I love how all their stuff's like jelly.
Yeah,
almost.
it reminds me of aloe, but it's actually cactus water, which I'm guessing is kind of similar, like with like succulents. Anytime you see an ingredient, we were talking about plants earlier, anytime you see a plant ingredient that would thrive in the desert, it's probably going to be really hydrating because that's what they're built for.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it has cactus water in it. It has watermelon, which is really great at soothing the skin. It has a lot of antioxidants, and the BHA, now I'm getting it everywhere. I usually get
I could see you watching this all the day.
I don't know, it looks cool. I usually get it everywhere when I do it. So the PBA and BHA, BHA is salicylic acid, so it goes really deep down into your pores. And then PHA, which is like kind of newish ingredient, it's polyhydroxy acid. Anytime you hear poly in skincare, it means bigger molecule, or like technically it means many. So it sits closer to the surface because they can't dive deep down into the skin. So it's like more gentle. So you get it like at the top and at the bottom of your skin layers.
So you got both going on.
In the summer, yeah, I think because I was stuck inside and it was so hot last summer, I would just put this on my skin and sunscreen, and it gives you enough moisture. So if you have oily skin, this might be enough for you. I did this a lot, like when we were filming at home, and it works really well, but I do this day and night.
I love this
my favorite
for my dry skin too, because like that thick jelly texture
feels so
nice. Moisturizing.
Like it's thick, but it's light at the same time. Yeah. The founders, Christine and Sarah, say to pat it on, but I just like rubbing it in because I can kind of feel where I need to put it, like where I'm a little bit drier or more dehydrated, but it feels so good. I'm oily, and this is like the perfect amount of hydration to sort of prep my skin or just leave it alone and just do this.
Well, that makes me curious about your thoughts on my next one.
It's very similar, I feel.
Yeah, because it's a little similar. This one is from FENTY Skin, one of our Black-owned brands at Sephora, and this is the Fat Water Pore Refining Toner Serum. You have the toner aspect, which is going to help like kind of balance, oil control, that kind of thing, and then the serum aspect, which is like wildly hydrating, and also has Barbados cherry in it, and one of the little cherries of the Barbados cherry has like way more vitamin C than a whole orange does.
I always say like whoever's PR agent an orange has, like there's so many other things that have more vitamin C than an orange. You'll see my routine is pretty vitamin C heavy too. So
oh my gosh, I love that.
It's a great daytime.
We'll get our toners some new PR agents to do their work. So this is really similar to what Myiesha just used. I just kind of pat it in, but again, I love that it does more than one thing for me. I can kind of skip an extra step in my routine and then get my neck as well.
Yeah. So I like to apply my eye cream first or after my toner. No particular reason. I think because at night I use a lot of like acids and things and retinols. I don't want to put those too close to my eye, but there's really no rhyme or reason. It's just so I don't get anything too active near my eye. So I love retinol, but you can't use retinol during the day. it makes your skin too sensitive, and it's just not something you should do. So a retinol alternative that you might have heard of is bakuchiol. So this is the ALPYN Beauty, which I like saying bakuchiol, from ALPYN Beauty. So this is the Plant Genius Line Filling Eye Balm. They also have a ton of other serums that have bakuchiol in it, but this kind of gives me the benefit of retinol. It's a plant-based alternative. It also has vitamin C, which you'll see in my next pick has vitamin C. Vitamin C and retinol work really great together. Vitamin C during the day and retinol at night. And it also has caffeine, so it just kind of like wakes you up. You'll see caffeine in eye creams because it just kind of improves circulation and things like that, which is really, really great. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of this. It also has like a pearly effect to it, but you can wear it at night. It's not like makeup or anything.
But I do love the reflectivity. Reflectivity? Is that the word? Reflectivity.
Yeah.
I do love the reflectivity of it though, underneath like a concealer or something. It just gives you like that little bit of instant gratification when you are using it.
It's really nice. And I use a lot of eye cream. I probably use more than most people. Because I like it to be, when I put my makeup on, I like my under eye to be wet. So when I put concealer on, it doesn't really look like it's matte. And I always put it up here.
I'm the type of person too at nighttime, like I want to wake up in the morning and still like feel a little bit of that moisture.
So you have to sleep on your back like a mummy because your skin's just wet. I do the same thing. Especially if you sleep on silk. Especially if you sleep on silk, you just wake up and you just peel it off. Your face is just like glass skin. I do the same thing.
But I'm the same way with my eye cream. So I actually like to put it on before my moisturizer or whatever other products as well. Mine is from Sephora collection, and this is the Brightening Eye Cream Hydrate and Depuff. And it has hyaluronic acid in it. It has caffeine in it, so a little similar to yours. And I just love this texture. So I took a little bit on the back of my hand. For me, I think any moisturizers, and you'll probably agree, it's like just about finding the right perfect texture for underneath or for layering. So I love this for that reason. It's a little balmy, but it's also a cream. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. And I don't know if y'all out there have checked Sephora Collection's price points, but there is so much value, and it's such a great place to start with skincare, especially if you don't have much of a routine going on. Give them a try because they have just about everything, and it's also clean at Sephora.
Yeah, or I recommend to people to fill in gaps in their routine, like maybe you splurged on a serum, but you just need a really good cleanser. It's like you don't have to do,
because it's a great product.
Yeah, you have to do a full high-end luxury for the entire routine. And I also, like, you probably are like wondering why I put my eye cream around my mouth. Usually, I forget, like, I think somebody told me like years ago, like your eye and lip area are very similar. Like they usually are both, they have darkness, they both have texture, they both have like dryness and things like that. So I just put it around my lip line so that when I put lipstick on, the edge of my mouth doesn't look crusty or anything, and it's hydrated. So I just always put extra just on the lip line, not on the actual lip.
That's smart.
So while Melinda's doing that, I'm going to use my vitamin C serum. So this is from Supergoop. This is the Daily Dose Vitamin C plus SPF. Now, anytime you have a multitasking SPF that's like tinted moisturizer with SPF 30 or serum with SPF 30, you still want to use an actual SPF because the amount of serum that I have to put on to get to an SPF 30, a full SPF 30 is just way too much serum, more than I need. I only need like one little pump. So we're not gonna put SPF on today because literally I probably have like 3 SPFs in my purse from Supergoop. So I dealer's choice.
Supergoop.
Yeah, I drove to work today and I had matte screen on. So like whichever one I wear for the day. So you don't have to put a lot of this on. I would still pair an SPF over it. So this one has niacinamide. I usually wear either the Inky List or the Ordinary's niacinamide.
It's already pretty.
Yeah, it's like very loosey-goosey, which I love in a serum. I like things that are like almost watery.
Yeah.
Which is really, really nice. You can, if you want to get fancy, like the other day, I put this on my cheek on a video call and it was glassy. So it totally gives you glass skin if you layer it on heavy enough in certain areas. But like I said, vitamin C is great.
I kind of loved, like, silver lining. One thing about being home so much this past year has been finding new ways to use your skincare and your makeup through video calls. It's like all of a sudden you have like new benefits to your product that didn't exist yet. It's like, for a video call, this is great for this and this and this.
I know. It's funny because I told David this, but sometimes I'll do certain things that only look good on video calls. Like, for some reason, a lot of highlighter looks really good in a video call, and I put it in the middle of my forehead, and then I go out in public, and I'm like, oh my god, I look insane right now. So,
like,
yeah, if you're doing a video call, do your makeup or whatever, get ready on the video call app so you know exactly what you're gonna look like, because
legit,
it's night and day. It's totally different. I really like this one because, again, I'm getting my vitamin C, I'm getting some SPF. It's always nice to sort of like double cover my bases depending on what SPF I'm wearing that day, because I do wear SPF inside. It does have blue light protection. I'm always on some kind of device. As soon as work is over, I like grab a video game or like on a computer or something, so I like having the blue light protection. And I have a giant window in my living room, so I mean,
that'll do it.
I always say, if you can see the sun can see you. If your plant is alive, there's sun. So
my plants are definitely not alive. We were talking about that, but I cannot keep a plant alive for the life of me.
Yeah, if you think you're sitting in your living room like 10 feet back from a window and you have a plant next to you that's actually thriving, like there's too much sun. Put some SPF on. So I like having this on just because it looks really pretty, especially if I do like a really warm wear matte foundation. I still want it to be glowy, and it just feels really good. It doesn't feel heavy at all, but I really like it.
Giving your skin a really similar effect to what the Supergoop Glow Screen does for my skin, which is glow. And it's really pretty. So I could see that be perfect for under foundation. My moisturizer is from Rose Ingleton MD.
It's so good.
And this is the signature moisturizer. Another, this is actually a brand new brand at Sephora, and another Black owned brand. She's incredible. She has so much experience, and I can really see it with this moisturizer. I've been using it since it launched at Sephora and have been loving the texture. Again, I'm just a really big fan of anything that is moist, really heavily moisturizing, because my skin's really dry but feels light.
I almost chose that one too. So it's good for all skin types. We have complete opposite.
I know. I like that we have opposite skin types. So when we talk about skincare,
really, really great. If she's a dermatologist, if she was stationed in LA, I would go to her, because so far so good. I like all her skincare products, and I use this when I'm sort of in a transition period. If my skin's kind of dehydrated or my eczema flared up, it feels really nice. It doesn't sting, which everything kind of stings when my eczema flares up.
Yeah.
It just feels really buttery. I don't know. It kind of feels like it has like butters in it, but it's lightweight. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I recommend this to a lot of people because it just kind of suits all different skin types.
It's such a good
it's really strange how it like, if you have oily skin or dry skin, it still works really, really well.
And that's coming from someone that's, you know, very dry and like loves a luxurious thick nighttime cream, and I'll use this nighttime or morning, and it does the job for me.
Yeah, mine is like, I think we just got these, and mine is like halfway done because I just slathered on. It feels so good. I really, really like it. So last part of my routine, my lips are so dry. That's the only thing about doing these skincare videos. My lips are dry the entire time I'm talking. So this is from Glow Recipe. You probably seen me use this before. It's my favorite lip balm. So this is the Watermelon Lip Pop, and this is in the watermelon shade. There's a blueberry shade that's a little bit more like blue purple tinted.
I don't have that one.
That one's really nice. I prefer pink, so this is more my speed, and it's sort of a multitasker. So it gives your lips this really pretty pink color, which I really like. I actually wear it to bed because it kind of stains.
I wear mine to bed. That's in my nighttime routine. That's staying right next to my bedroom, or right next to my bed right now.
Yeah, it's really pretty pink. I usually I did a video where I paired it with like a nude lip just to kind of liven it up a little bit.
Pretty.
But it also has coconut flour sugar in it, so it exfoliates lips too. It's not going to be your heavy duty super duper lip scrub, but if you use it daily, you probably won't have to use that heavy duty lip scrub. And it also has AHA in it, so it's kind of like doing the physical exfoliation and the chemical exfoliation, which is really great.
The AHA is what really gets it for me. And it's just one time, like I put that on one time a day before I go to sleep, and maybe you should use it more, but it works perfect for me one time a day when I go to sleep, and I just feel like it gives me that little bit of exfoliation that I need without being too aggressive, because my lips are dry and sad and sensitive.
Yeah, mine's like,
and that's nice.
All of a sudden, even if I'm moisturizing, get super dry, so I really appreciate it. If you feel like a little like granule, like sugar in there, you just rub your lips together and it'll dissipate. But this has been my favorite one. It just looks so pretty. But again, you can try the blueberry one if you like more of a neutral plummy tone, but the pink is my favorite.
Yeah, I kind of do want to try the blueberry plummy toned one, but I have the pink. Well, that was good.
Yeah, so these
are great picks.
That's our kind of daytime skincare routine, I would say. Again, like we load up on the SPF, because if you do nothing else for yourself, keep your face clean and wear SPF. Like,
Yes.
That's the best advice I can tell you.
Moisturize.
But like I said, it's dealer's choice with us. I think we have so much Super Goop and other sunscreens. We kind of choose per day or per week what we're going to wear. And sometimes I just do this. If I'm super lazy, I'll just put this on and just like pick a sunscreen and go. But this is sort of like a foundation prep, daytime prep sort of skincare routine, I would say.
Yeah, and just like all around some skincare favorites. This I'll use in my skincare routine and then throughout the day as well, and really incorporate these in all kinds of ways. So hopefully you all found something that you might like to try out from what we showed you. Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe so that you can see more videos like this from us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.